Should you spend all your money buying all the GameStop stock you can get right now? The short answer is no. If you want to know why, stay on. I will explain it later in this video. First, I want to go through what is happening. You may have heard about the GameStop stock blowing up, and maybe you want to hear more about it, why that's the case, and I'm here to explain this to you today. So this whole thing that's been going on in the media the last couple of days with the GameStop stock, it happened when a hedge fund, they betted against the GameStop stock. So they betted that the GameStop stock would fall, and perhaps GameStop would go totally out of business. And some Reddit users, it came to their light that this was happening, and they decided to mobilize their whole big Reddit, subreddit, to counter this thing and maybe make a quick buck out of it. And were they successful? Yes, they were very successful. Should you buy GameStop stock? No, you shouldn't. I'll explain why a little bit later. So what happened was that this subreddit Wall Street bets that usually make crazy bets that no real financial specialist would make, they found out about the hedge fund betting against the GameStop stock, and they decided to mobilize everybody in here to put money in the GameStop stock and counter that, and maybe make Wall Street lose some money. And it worked much better than expected, you would say. So one person, he betted around $170,000 on GameStop, and in the end he had $55 million from this surge. So GameStop stock used to be around $17, $18 for a long time. So even if we look back 5 years, then 5 years ago it was $28, and it's been constantly falling until about the 12th. So the 12th was around where they started posting on Wall Street bets and telling everybody to bet on this stock. And the ones who were early in, they made huge amounts of money. For example, the guy that put 170,000 on the stock, he made 55 million. That's a flabbergasting amount. So afterwards, what happened was that many of the big stockbrokers for individuals, they stopped letting you buy or sell the GameStop stock. So it started with this company Robinhood, and the irony of this is that Robinhood, it means taking money from the rich and giving it to the poor. And and when this hedge fund is betting against the GameStop stock, the money that all these people from Wall Street bets are making are in fact being taken out of this hedge fund's pocket and paying out all the small individuals from the subreddit Wall Street bets that made bets. So the market was panicking, and nothing of this kind had ever been seen before. So the market started panicking, and all the individual brokers that that sell stocks to private individuals, they started blocking you from buying and selling GameStop stock so the market doesn't collapse. And and the the sad thing about this is that hedge funds and big big stockbrokers and things like that could still buy and sell them. It was only the individuals who couldn't sell them or buy them. So let's come back to why I think that you shouldn't buy GameStop stock. So with any of these trends, when you hear about some stock trend or whatever, usually when you hear about it, it's too late. When you hear about it in the media and things like that, it's too late. It's too late to jump in. So that's why I believe you shouldn't try to hop on this trend here, because you know any moment now it's gonna fall, and now it's $325. If it falls back to its regular, which it will do, around $20, when it falls back to its regular price, it will probably never rise to this kind of money again. So, and that is the biggest chance of what's gonna happen here. It's gonna fall down to its regular price, and whoever bet it late, they're gonna lose huge amounts. It's much too late to jump in this trend when it's $325. It's not gonna jump. I don't think it's gonna jump to 3,000 and be worth it as this super investment. It might go up a little bit, but in the end it's gonna fall down. So it's very risky. Right now it's $324 as we speak. It has been as high as almost $400, I think. I don't know why it's not showing here, but right now it's very risky to buy it. You most certainly would lose your money, I think. So don't buy it. It's too late. These kind of trends, when you read about them in the newspapers, don't start jumping in on them. It's too late. Too many people are trying to jump in on it. There's gonna be people trying to hinder it, and the stockbrokers, they are also not allowing you to buy them or sell them. They might block you from selling them until the price falls so you might be able to buy the stock, but suddenly you won't be able to sell it until it falls to its regular level. So buying right now, you're putting yourself at big risk, and it's much too late. So forget about it. Watch for some other bets, but again, I wouldn't recommend you jumping on any of these Wall Street bets because they are very risky. The people who are posting there are not professionals. So this whole thing was pretty funny, but that doesn't mean that the next time that it will be as funny the next time. It might just be a whole bunch of people losing their money. So that's my explanation. Thank you everybody for watching, and remember to subscribe to my channel, guys.